The next thing I want to go over is some more of the property panel things that you can do. For instance, if you have selected some piece of text or something, you can create the link from there. Now, I do want to combine this a little bit with our file management. I think it will be pretty cool to see different options that you have in there. So let's say that we have our file management, and I'm going to separate these here just for a second, make it a little smaller to be able to navigate better my properties. And I'm going to tell it, okay, well, my main content, this is just a snippet, for instance. I want to link it. I want to link it to my Facebook page. So you have the option to go ahead and type it, of course. You can find it here on your browser file, or if it's already within your site file management, which, you know, best practice, you can just go ahead and click, hold, and drag to the file that you want. I want Facebook, and there it is. It has created a link for me, and like you remember, my styling was different for the sites that were the parts that were links, so it changed the style. So it was smart enough to know, well, now this is a link, so I'm not a heading one only, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply the link style. Now, something that I do want to make sure you guys notice is that it's calling this file from my users folder within my computer. So whenever we upload these into the server, you'll have to be careful about that. Possibly it's better that you go ahead and just make sure that your link is correct from here, so you know it's at the same level. You can remove everything else and delete it and just keep it there, and that way you are calling a link relatively instead of absolutely. If you guys don't know the difference, absolute links means it's always on that location. Doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter if you are within the Facebook site. You're always going to go http://google.com/something else. But if you are in a relative link, that means if you are in a folder within Google, you're not always going to live in the Google site. You may move that file into a different place, and really that link is relative to wherever your new file is located at. So these are at the same level, they're located in the same folder at the same level, therefore we can call it straight and the same root. Okay, now something that did happen was this target was gray out, and that was because without link there is no target. Target is definitely dependent of the link. So now you can go ahead and select what is blank, parent, self, or top. The two more used ones are blank and self. Blank is it opens in a complete new tab, and self it opens in a different tab, in the same tab, I'm sorry. Okay, there is more editing options. For instance, right here you can go straight and edit the tag, and instead of doing it from here, you can just modify the code, and you don't even have to click on the code button. So just an option. If this window is too big for you, this little arrow will make it smaller for you. And if you need help, you can always click in there. Over here you got more tiny little bitty options that help close and close tab groups. So I don't personally use them that much. I'm gonna go ahead and make my properties panel small again, and I can, you know, make my files integration in my panel again in there, and even if I don't do it, I don't have to save it because mine is already saved.